We are tracking the most common scams around West Michigan to protect your wallet and your identity. I spoke with the Better Business Bureau, who says right now they are seeing employment scams increase. They've been on the rise since 2020, when everything went digital in the pandemic. But this month, scammers are even more strategic at pretending to be a legit employer.
Hey, do you want to make $1,000 an hour?
Katie Grievous with the Better Business Bureau says employment scams make up 90% of their investigations. The most common, easy side hustles.
We have a lot of college students who are maybe graduating and need to pay off student loans, and they're not familiar with that job world yet. So they're very vulnerable in these situations, especially those that are newer to the job market. They're not used to the rest of us who have to go out and hit that pavement and hand out those old school resumes, because that's not how the world works anymore.
It's not just college students. Other victims, people who may recently have been laid off and found themselves on the job search after a lifetime career.
They're creating fake job search applications, and they're mimicking real companies and putting those call outs on social media, on some of those job search websites. They know how to manipulate that algorithm so it slips under the radar, and those sites, have to find them and take them down.
Victims are lured into performing tasks that often require upfront payments. This can go on for weeks before realizing the job is illegitimate.
They have you do interviews, they have you fill out paperwork, they send you all kinds of information that you would normally receive if you were interested in a job. Most people actually start doing the job. It's usually remote and it's usually decent pay.
Grievous says scammers research our habits and what's trending. Like a legitimate employer, scammers often ask for your social security and bank account for direct deposit.
The really scary part of the employment scams is it's not uncommon to give your social security number, because you might have to go through a background check. That is a totally normal request from a legitimate company.
It all leads to identity theft and financial loss that Grievous warns is almost impossible to recover.
Once you hand over that bank account number for that direct deposit, they can easily drain your bank account and disappear. And then the bank has to put a freeze on your account or shut it down. Or in some cases, they may refuse to bank with you anymore.
If you think you are being scammed or have been the victim of a scam, report it to the BBB and the FBI.